Hello everyone! It is me, the Unseen Demon, and I am playing, or trying to sort of see if I can get a Let's Play going, or try to make it at least weekly. Not very good at this, so we're gonna try my best. And I'm gonna bring you some Age of Wonders Planetfall. It's a game that I have been following. I played Age of Wonders 3. I really enjoyed that one. And this one, when this one came out, I played a whole bunch of it. But then some things were kind of annoying. It was like the way certain way things are designed were kind of annoying, or I just didn't have the time for it. So they just had a big update called Tyrannosaurus update or something like that. The thing. They did some rebalancing. Main thing they did is each faction. I'm gonna probably do a big deep dive, but each faction has like new abilities. So they have these like this one right here, or let's say this one. Yeah, like you get starting bonus and a long-term bonus. I'm gonna be playing this guy right here. I'm just kind of there. They made some like small adjustments, moved some things around. There's a whole bunch of things. Um, yeah. So I just wanted to try new things. So we're gonna. I have like all the game. I'm gonna do. We're gonna try a new thing. We're gonna try a new planet. We're gonna try make this as interesting as we can. So normally when you hit new planet, there's a whole bunch of options. Yeah, I can select my commander, so I'm gonna select my commander, and I'm gonna say go to command, grab him. Oh, new planet we're gonna try. I want to do something. Now they got a whole bunch of things. You got like community. I guess there's community planets. You can try a whole sorts of different things. There's all sorts of different modes. We're gonna put on just normal. I'm gonna put it. Jesus Christ, we have a lot of players. 6, I think, is enough. I'll put them on normal. World size. Let's bump. If we bump, I don't know how well, so we'll stick with that. Landmass type, we'll keep that random. Let's do some advanced setup. I can go in and select a thing here. I can even create teams and such. It's kind of a fun thing, you know. I can choose who these are. I'm not going to do that. Let's bump that up to 7. I want the opportunity to at least see one of each. You can choose the speed, starting resources, Empire Quest, what kind of conditions they have. I have no idea what that means. How turns are calculated. And we can even go into the world. Yeah, we're just going to... Yeah, we're just going to keep... We can even choose... These are like these little NPC factions. We're just going to keep it all here. I'm not going to touch anything else then. So, cancel. Pretty happy. It's time to select the we'll do... The question is what kind of world do we want, right? If we do an Imperial world, has like some infrastructure built in. If I do a Frontier world, it's mostly just fresh plant life. Capital world has a lot of development in comparison to the thing. It's like mostly development. Ravage world is like a lot of lava plains. It's very bad. And a Tomb world, I guess it just has a lot of something from a DLC where it has a lot of that. That must be new. We're just gonna go as Imperial. We're gonna just make this as simple, bare bones as possible. We're gonna select our commander properly. I'm gonna go with my boy, which is based on me. We're gonna start.
Salutations, scion of the Syndicate. Your ancestors led the earliest conquest of space. gathering fortunes and establishing aristocratic houses across the galaxy. Despite having to submit to the Star Union, wealth, influence, and a caste of servants have followed your houses to this day. Nobility brings obligations. Don't have the collapse of the Union turn you into a petty robber baron. Restore this planet to civilization.
So before we start, I'm just gonna go over. So we got 7 players as I set up. The water percentage is very high, 61% to 39, which probably means this is gonna be like like a bunch of islands. So I can. It's going to be a little. You're going to use flyers, or people are just going to have a really tough time just crossing the sea, which is fine with me because that means I just get to do my own thing. The faction we're playing is the Syndicate. Although I see a lot of people playing the Syndicate, and they're really fun. Their main thing is they are a merchant faction focused on business and trades, and their basic units are essentially just people who are in debt. So they're essentially their main thing is college students. They run on the backbone of college students, just like real life. As a bonus, they get a little bonus extra influence because they're meant to be very good at influencing others. They're also pretty stealthy. They have like a lot of ways to like make their units invisible and stuff like that. And they got like all sorts of weird stuff. And then I get Doctrine slot, which is all factions have access to doctrines, and you start off with one. They're like long-term buffs that will affect you. They can be like, all your units have this trait, or this type of unit costs less, or your cities are producing this much more. They're all varied. We got the arc weapons group and the psi weapons group. Each faction has specific groups that they work with. And yeah, they even talk about indentured slaves, yada yada. I'm also playing the Synthis, which is my favorite, though very strange Secret Tech. The Secret Techs are kind of like your character's class. And if you played Age of Wonders 3 or seen Age of Wonders 3 content, you had like more like almost D&D style classes where it's like you had something that was based on like a rogue. You had people who played like a fighter. You had people that played like a cleric or a necromancer or druid. And this is essentially you get like I'm playing a guy who focuses on hacking and robotics. So yeah. For my special perks, I'm going with a sharpshooter perk, which gives me a sniper rifle and kind of focusing me on that. I have a veterancy, so I'll be able to start buffing on my guy instantly. I'll be bringing a lot of military units at the beginning, so that's why I have a large starting army. Because usually you have like one full stack and like it's like not even a full stack. It's like 5 out of 6 guys are actual military. The other two are scouts, though you can use them in a military capacity. And then I have Kotomega, which will drain 10 energy from my empire in total, but I get a free piece of swag for this guy, and it's very minimal amount of, very easy to make 10. So let's start. And we're flying in our thing, and we're parking in our thing. Do 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 do. So we are here, and there is. So this is our little city. I can't read the name because I'm on top of it. It is called Erisnia. We're gonna call this the lair because fuck it. I don't know how to spell probably. So the main thing. So we have our unit. So right here we got there I am. I got the ability to deploy a laser drone, which is pretty cool. I have my sniper rifle, which is described right here, but it's also shown right here what I can do with it. And I have arc bolas. And I have my drone deployment. Um, and he's like a commander, so he rules the faction. He's a hero. I also come with a squad of. I come with the overseers. These guys are sort of the slave drivers. They can heal people. They even have this thing called where they damage a indentured, and I'll let them redo their turn all over again and not die in the following turn. So they're very useful supports, but they're kind of limited to who they kind of support. They also will heal things in the same stack. I have some assassins. These guys just they shoot people from far away. But their main thing is they have these things called breach rounds, which lets them bypass through defenses, which are labeled here. I also, for choosing the Syndicate, I get or choosing a new thing in the new update is I get, everyone gets a secret tech unit. Mine is, and usually it's only like one actual like unit that's based on your race. These are my Syndicate hackers. They are essentially most hackers are the same thing. They do like a little bit of damage, have like something to where they can like hack people, and that's kind of it. They're pretty good damage. These guys are very good because they get to ignore one of each of these. In case this ignores all damage except for psychic damage, this ignores all this well not ignore this reduces range damage. So yeah. And then we got our indentured. These are our main foot soldiers. As you see, they're kind of just guys in gimp suits with tasers, essentially. They got some solid damage, though they are using arc weapons, which can be interesting. They have also a short range, like shotgun blast that can just really fuck with people. The thing about them, though, is I can make them do the shittiest work, and they don't care about it because these cerebral control collars makes them immune to just any morale effects, which is here. Essentially, if you fuck with the morale, they're lower crit chance and whatnot. Whole thing. Right here, I can like one of the main features of this game is modification. I can put mod in my guy and make him better. I also have another squad here and two of these scouts. These guys are have universal camouflage, meaning they can't be seen on the map when they're by themselves. And they also have a thing where if they were about to take lethal damage, they just teleport away with like a little bit of their health back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these guys, because you can see these guys fucking book it, and I'm going to go talk to these robots right over here, because these robots are kind of nice. They are the automaton, whatever. Like, we see you. You're a biomass. And they were like, hi, we want to take a quest. Or we were like, we want to be friends. Like, okay, if you want to be friends, do this quest. What's the quest? Kill that thing. Okay. They give you some, like, rewards and such. And then I'm going to put that guy on Auto Explore. And I'm going to take this guy and this one. And I'm going to put him on Auto Explore. Oh. And I'm going to put these guys... I'm going to start marching these guys just down here. Just so they can wipe these guys out soon. This is my big ass army. Then you are just going to sit there. Well, you just auto-explore. Okay. I'm just going to trust it on its auto-exploration path. So when I zoom out of here, here we even see where the automatons are from. This is my sector, and the whole game is based on sectors. When my population grows, I can get more sectors. So if I go to the population map, or I go up here, it says once I have 16 colonists, I will have maximum amount of sectors, which will be like total of 5 sectors. So from your main colony, you want to think like which 5 sectors do I want to go to. Sounds like this one, this one, this one, and maybe like one of these, or maybe something else out of here looks pretty valuable. And then I might want to park another thing here to get benefits from them. Now these guys are just going to sit and guard on that location. And at this location, I need to build something. So a lot of people, essentially, when I go here, I can choose, hey, what do I want to build? Do I want to build? I get some basic buildings to build. These four are just based on if I want to get more energy, which is money, right up here. Farming, which is food, which improves the growth of that sector. Production, which just makes it easier to build things, or science. I'm gonna go production just because that helps. Check here. And we also have our people. And I could put them in all the way the same place. Doesn't right now, like it doesn't matter so if I like take this guy. I'm gonna do something like that. Just kind of focus on these two spots, maximize my growth, maximize my happiness a little bit. Start making this place a little bit chipper. Oh, shit, I almost forgot to not upgrade my commander. First thing I'm gonna get is infantry commander. That's just gonna that boosts the damage out of everything I have here by 1. I could make him stealthy. I can give him a really good version of Overwatch. But I think, and I essentially these are all sorts of like buffs and stuff. The purple ones here are based on the fact that I'm Syndicate. The orange one here is based on because I'm a Synthis. So this is like just like I can hack someone. I can also get a thing where I can do archaeology. This one, the white ones are common ones that everyone has. So this infantry commander is very common. So I'm going to grab that because that seems really useful. What else should I get? I don't want that. I don't give a shit about that. I could make myself a little bit healthier, which might not be bad. If I grab... I'm going to get Keen Sight because I feel that's very nice to have at this point. Which only leaves me with 3 points left, so I can grab like Vitality and just hold on to the other point. Or I don't really need Subterfuge right now. Maybe later on. I can grab Steady Aim. I'll grab Steady Aim, sure. This shows me what kind of conditions I have. So right now I have this quest. These kind of these are like little quests. Essentially, these are all the victory conditions. So it's like I can, if I have all the sectors, 56 sectors completely occupied, which means I need to get a lot of room and hold them for 10 turns. I win. I kill all 6 other people. I finish the Basilisk network, which I'll show you when we get to research. Or I do all this shit in a more peaceful route. In order to even get close to that, I need to do all this shit. So I gotta do deal quest for NPC 2 times, achieve peace with NPC faction, declare war on NPC faction, kill 2 armies belonging to an NPC faction, add a sector to your capital, exploited colony sector found. This is like it will give essentially everyone gets the major reward. If you're the pioneer war is what they get. So this I get another colonist. I get some influence, which I already have a ton of influence. And this gives me just, I get a unit. And the one quest I took is just going to give me some production, influence, relation with this faction, and money. Or that. Yeah, now we know that they're there. And just gonna call it there. So he's gonna keep moving. He's gonna, yeah, these are like little collectibles they can grab. And they're just gonna keep going. So people doing shit. And that's okay. So before we go into combat, I just wanted to show you guys research. So we got 2 research. We got our military and our economy. These kind of separated it, which makes it a lot more fun. Now, for for the military, we have our main units. If we get any sectors of a different faction, we can start researching their units here. We got our damage types, which is only exclusive to which is based on which faction we chose. There are like overlap with other factions, so like I think the Kiriko also gets psionics, and like the assembly get arc. So it's like I can get that. I can like start focusing on arc on these guys or make these really good at shooting. I think I'm going, or I can do this. I like going for this one because it's it's very strong. This essentially begins the synthesis stupidity where they have an ability where a mod which gives everything really making harder to hit, as well as it gives them armor, and something that makes them have higher chance to hit and crit. And then for this, because I have these 2 doctrine slots and I need something to put into there, a good way to get started on that is I'm actually going to start off with this. Now, most people go with Frontier Facilities just to get the colonizer stuff out. I will get to that at some point. There's no real reason to it right now. And time to go in here. Now, one trick some people would do is if you have to move only 1 unit in here, at this point it doesn't really matter because they're all the same speed. But we can try. Now we have a calculate based on all the ranks and everything here about the power here and the power of our enemies, which is based on these like quartzite rocks and these bugs. I can either hit auto combat or manual combat. Manual combat is I'll fight it. Auto combat is someone else will fight it. I want to show off the manual combat though. One thing, if you do the auto combat and you didn't like how the results were, you can do a retry on that. I'll see if I can show that off later. So we got our little bugs. When you attack someone, they get the first turn always. They kind of like they're preparing for your attack and whatnot. They're kind of just holding their position down. We're gonna do the same. So first, I'm gonna go move my butt right there, and then I'm gonna be like, let's build some robots. So I made some robots. How about that? And they will look where. Oh. Well, I did not mean to do that. I mean, that's fine. There's a mechanic where you can get flanked, so it's important to choose which way you're facing. So I'm going to have them face there, and they're just going to defend. And then I'm going to put some guys here. I'm going to tell them to do Overwatch, which will be like, don't shoot in that area. And I'm going to have these guys go all the way over here. And they will do the same. Now my hashers, they're really cool. They're going to go probably just right here. And they're just going to hold position. Now these guys, I am going to want to move fast and get them pretty up front. I'm going to put them... I think I'm going to put them right here, which seems a little out in the open, but I don't think I'm really in threat of anything, because if you can see, they kind of move a bit. And then I'm going to tell them to load in their breach rounds, which might seem unnecessary, but if we go over these guys and we actually click on their profile here, we know this thing actually has 5 armor, so I'll fully bypass that. And these guys have 3 armor, so I'll bypass that as well. And we're going to enter and see what they do. So we got a little shot off on them. Looks like they have like an arcing thing where it hits multiple people. They're going to start attacking here. And we did a little Overwatch on them. These guys are coming up. They're going to start spewing. And these guys are taking a bit of a beating. Okay, that kind of spreads the damage around. So these guys are going to uh let's wait on those guys. So first we're gonna move these guys here. And I could kill them, or I could start targeting these guys. These guys have high armor, so I'd rather target these. Get them down. And these guys are going to try to one-shot this. Yeah,
Enemy
they
annihilated.
just died. Now the one thing is, I think these guys have a thing where if I don't kill them fast enough, they'll come back. It's like they had, I thought they had a thing where they come back, like Beetle Death Rattle. When the kill this unit explodes, dealing 8 damage, and... Oh. I thought I had a thing where it came back. Maybe I'm thinking of a different unit. These are meant to be destroyed, so I'm actually going to send this way up here as a distraction to fuck with them. And it's just going to nuke that guy down.
Enemy annihilated.
Now my guy can start sniping things. Now I could try to snipe them or snipe one of these guys. Now these guys are kind of hard to hit, so it might be better for me to shoot one of these guys down there. But now my turn is done. These guys are going to move up. They do a lot more damage. But because of the range, they're not going to be. But I'd rather take a shot and try to kill that thing. Now these guys have crap shooting right there. I'm going to pull these guys back. They don't really have anything, so instead I'm just going to Overwatch. And these guys are going to use their Psytech Revitalization to heal him up, so he's a nice and healthy boy. And yeah, we're just going to see what they do. Most likely they'll try to target this. No? Leave him alone! Oh, these guys are moving. They're probably going to try to barf on these guys right here. Yep, that's what they did. And these guys are trying to shoot. Okay. So that was the thing. Now these guys' buff, I believe, is still on them. How long does this last? Okay, so they can't do that for a bit. Bet they can shoot something now. You are in the best position, honestly, so we're gonna have you move right there. Okay, fine. We're gonna move them right up here. Kinda just be like, fuck off. Because they're in an awkward place, and I don't like them there. I got a lot of options for here, but I don't want to move my guy, and I'd rather just see if I can kill him. Not perfect, but we'll see what we can do. Now, these guys haven't shot anything, and I'm actually going to have them... Here's you get into the interesting stuff. Let's see if these guys can kill these guys first.
Enemy
Okay,
killed.
yeah, they killed that one. Good. Good job. That means you guys got here. So we're just gonna see if you can snipe if these guys can snipe. And it's dead.
Enemy destroyed.
And these guys are just gonna step up and blast them in the face.
Serves them right.
And we win.
The
Huzzah!
Syndicate rules supreme.
Okay, guy.